Have you ever been scrolling online and seen an ad, maybe for something simple like a lamp, and you think, wow, how did they make that thing seem like the answer to all my problems? Well, that's exactly what we're going to do today. We're going to pull back the curtain on that little bit of marketing magic. We're going to deconstruct a pitch piece by piece and really see how they turn a regular object into a must have solution for your life. So it all starts right here, not with a product, not with a feature list, but with a question, a feeling. It's designed to get you thinking, you know what? Yeah, my home does feel just okay. It's this super relatable, kind of vague feeling of dissatisfaction that they can then latch onto. It's a perfect hook to get you nodding along before you even know what they're selling. And there it is. Just like that. They've given that vague feeling a very specific villain, your boring, dull fixtures. Now listen to the language they're using. Words like shadow, uninspired, unfinished. These aren't just descriptions, they are emotionally loaded. So the problem isn't just that you need more light. No, the problem is that your home lacks inspiration. It feels incomplete. And that's a much bigger problem to solve. Okay, so now that they've established the problem and made you feel it, it's time for the big reveal. They smoothly pivot from what's wrong to the hero of our story, the solution they've had waiting in the wings. And this is where it really gets good. Notice what's happening here. They're not selling you a lamp. No way. They're offering you an exquisite piece of art. It doesn't just light up a room, it elevates your decor. This is such a classic and effective move. They're shifting the object away from being a simple utility and turning it into an aspirational symbol. Suddenly, it's not about what the lamp does, it's about what owning it says about you. So, to really build on that aspirational quality, to make this piece of art feel legitimate, the pitch needs to give it a backstory. It needs some kind of authority, some real value behind it. And it does that by anchoring the whole thing in a very specific design philosophy. Let's dig into what that is. This right here is absolutely brilliant. They've essentially created a brand new category, Nordic modern luxury. It's so smart because it takes something people already know and love, that clean, minimalist Nordic design, and then it adds a layer of exclusivity with the word luxury. It feels familiar and desirable at the exact same time. Now, you can't just leave that as an abstract idea. You have to make it feel real. So the pitch breaks it down into tangible elements. You've got the clean lines, that's the Nordic part. You've got the high-quality glass, that's the luxury. It creates a soft ambient glow. It has a subtle yet striking presence. Each one of these points reinforces that blend of minimalism and elegance, making the whole concept feel concrete and really, really appealing. So here's the crucial pivot. We are now so far beyond talking about a simple light source. The marketing copy has successfully positioned this object as a catalyst. It's not just changing a light bulb, it's promising a complete transformation of your entire living space. And now they show you just how transformative it can be. They're not just telling you, they're showing you. Look at this. It can be a dramatic focal point over your dining table, or it can be functional elegance for your kitchen island. It brings calm luxury to the living room and even grandeur for a special event. It's not just one solution for one room. They're positioning it as a kind of master key to elegance for any room, for any occasion. Okay, this slide is basically the heart of the entire pitch all laid out. On the left, you've got the old you, the problem, a generic lamp that just, eliminates a space. But on the right, that's the new you. That's a statement of style. It's a conversation starter. It adds depth and character. It defines the room's entire aesthetic. It's spelling it out clear as day. You're not just buying a thing. You're buying an identity. All right, so we're near the end of the pitch. You're intrigued, you want this transformation, but what's it going to cost? They know you're thinking that. So the final step is to justify the purchase. And they do it by framing it not as a cost, but as a wise, long-term investment. An investment in your home, and really an investment in your own happiness. And just look at the language they use to seal the deal. It's so carefully chosen to eliminate any potential buyer's remorse. Lasting, timeless, enduring. The message is crystal clear. This isn't some trendy thing that's going to look dated next year. No, this is a permanent upgrade to your life. You get the pride of ownership, it enhances your mood, and then that final, most powerful promise of all, it transforms your house from just a house into a haven. So we come back to that big question. Can one single object really transform an entire atmosphere? Well, this pitch makes a pretty compelling case that, yeah, maybe it can. By tapping into our desires, reframing our problems, and then presenting this beautiful, elegant solution, it really shows the power of a well-crafted story. So the next time you see an ad that really speaks to you, take a second look. You might just be surprised at the clever psychology at play.